Hey, greetings from Colorado. It's doobie smoking time with Jesse. I just got this for the second time because I liked it. It's called Somali Taxi Ride and it's 44% THC. Good stuff. Oh, I'm down here at a nature preserve for wildlife down by the Colorado River in Mesa County, Colorado. This is what they come in. They have to come in a plastic tube. That's okay. Yeah. Uncle Jesse already smoked half, so I put it away. Whoa, that was a really good hit. You know, they take the weed, the like, for instance, the Somali taxi ride weed, and they extract the hash oil from it. And then they roll these cones, 1 gram cones, out of Somali taxi ride weed that's been infused with the hash oil made from Somali taxi ride weed. And so whatever that normally was, you can just multiply that like by 2, probably, based on the amount of hash oil they put in it. They could put a lot more than that in, and the percentage would go up higher, but it wouldn't smoke so well. These burn really smoothly, and they almost never run. That's because there's so much oil in the weed, and it permeates the paper, and it concentrates in the weed down below it. There's no filter on it. There's just rolled up cardboard down there. And it just keeps the weed in, lets you get smoke through it. But as it goes down, as it burns down through, it infuses the weed that it goes through even more with more hash oil and more oils from the smoke. And so that's the first time I coughed off of this one, but that's because I smoked half of it already and it's getting a lot stronger. But this is Colorado. Down here in this wildlife preserve, there's no one. I walked a mile to get in here, and there's nobody here. No vehicles are allowed. Hunters are allowed, but not this time of year. Now I'm sitting in a deer hunter or a duck hunter's blind, a little out of the sun, and it's the only damn place I've seen to sit in a mile. So unless without, I could have sat on the ground, but it's hard to get up when your knees start to go and your back hurts all the time. But this stuff, the indica varieties especially, kill pain more than opiates do. Opiates, I had a 20-year long ride with those because of back problems from traffic accidents from jumping off of things, jumping out of things. It's just been in a lot of pain because I've had an active life. You know, your cartilage in your knees wears out, your back gets arthritis, your feet give you problems. But you still have to get out and walk. And the beauty of this is that it's a sativa. It's a sativa. And nobody makes ash oil out of sativa except people in Colorado. So they can enhance their sativas to 44% THC. And that's considerable. That's good. Back in the 70s, you were lucky to get hash that was 45% THC. Those Arab hashes, the Moroccan and Lebanese, none of them are available anymore because all the cannabis products that we have in Colorado have to be grown here. And they just, yeah. I got some seeds from a seed supply house in England about 7 years ago. I bought several varieties of some good stuff that I wanted to try, and I hadn't been able to find seeds too. They had it. I didn't live in Colorado then, but it was good stuff I got from them, quality. And anyway, I was just looking to plant some seeds because in Colorado I can grow 6 plants. And my old lady, she can grow 6 plants too, so together we have 12. Well, they sent me some mystery seeds sealed up in a plastic blister pack with an airtight paper coating on the back. And I found those seeds, the free ones, some indica sativa hybrid mystery without a name. Oh my God. Aqualung. Old guy, snotty nose. Sorry. Allergies out here. I'm in the great outdoors after all. You know how that is. No, I left my house without a pocket handkerchief. Oh well. Things will be okay. That's what the mustache is for, to keep it from dripping on the clothing. And I can vaguely see myself, a dim reflection in the phone here. So I did kind of notice something hanging down there, and I thought, oh, that's weird, that's an awful long strand of mustache, but it wasn't mustache. So anyway, I got that taken care of. But I'm rambling on because I'm so fucking high. Anyway, the germination rate on cannabis is generally declines 10% per year after the first year. And so I could have expected probably a 30 to 40% germination rate. I planted 5 of those seeds and I got 3 plants. Now it remains to be seen what I've got. Are they male? Are they female? Are they predominantly indica? Are they predominantly sativa? But if I've got something good there, I'll be able to name it. I'll be able to sell clones, I think. But Herb Hempstead needs a strain of weed named after him, and I think he might get it. And that weed they used to grow in Casa Valley, I got some of that seed. That's a straight up indica because we always made hash out of it, or they did. I'm not involved, but I did get some seeds. So that's the way that is. I love it here in Colorado. Problem with being out here alone like this, a mile away from anything, is it's not really that far. I can hear the traffic on the interstate 5 miles away. But that's how quiet it is here. 5 miles away I can hear the interstate. I vape my nicotine. Thanks to my daughter Randy. She helped me when my old one died. Thank you, Randy. I use it in a concentrated form, like I prefer cannabis in a concentrated form. The less I have to breathe it in, the better off I am, because it's not good to smoke anything, and it's not good to vape anything. But I've tried rubbing it on my skin, and it just doesn't absorb good enough. My lungs absorb it very well. So do my nasal passages. And that gets the nicotine straight to the brain. And that's why we do it with the weed too. That's the way we do that. Suck it in through the mouth. Blow it out through the nose. I'm still in that old hunting blind, and there's nobody out here but me. Me and the critters. Dad, thanks for the bald head. That comes down through the youngs. Through my great grandfather, Franklin Wheeler Young, was bald. My dad was bald. His dad had a head of hair his entire life, but he was Native American. And me, I got the Welsh. Or I've got the royal blood of the Merovingians. And I sit here as a king surveying all that should have been mine. I wouldn't trade being a free American in Colorado for being a king anywhere on this planet at all. I'm happy. I'm free. I'm in love. Her name's Rebecca. It's good. It's good to be here. I love it here. Couple of puffs off of that vape unit. I make my own juice. I know what's in it. Couple of puffs off of that, and boy, you got your nicotine. That'll last me for a little while. But it makes me want to top it off with some more of this Somali taxi ride infused joint made by the Eureka Cannabis Company of Colorado. I'm glad I found it. Eureka! beauty of this life here. I don't need guards. I don't have any money, so I don't need to worry about being stolen from much. Somebody stole one of my lawn chairs once, but that's about it. One time, myself and 3 others of my family were going through the drive-up window, Wendy's. And the people in the car in front of us paid for our order. Now that's Colorado. People are like that here. They're good, they're kind, they're giving. Most of the people on the western slope here are Republicans. And that says a lot for their common sense. But thank goodness enough of them are Democrats back in Denver that we've got legal weed. Us old people, and especially veterans, we appreciate it. I probably never would have smoked weed if it hadn't have been for in the Army. What I went through. I don't think I ever would have. I grew up a country kid. I wore a cowboy hat. I rode a horse from time to time. Once I worked at a place they had horses, so we needed to ride 5,000 acres. There's places needed to be checked. That was a long time ago. I started getting stoned in the Army in 1975. May have been a gateway drug. Because definitely led to trying other things. But I've also noticed that the people that continue to use cannabis have a tendency to be able to get off of things very much easier as long as they keep using cannabis. Legal pot in Colorado helped me get off of my opiate addiction. They were legal opiates that I got from the doctors, even the VA. But the VA pointed out that so many of them, the veterans, had opiate problems. Cannabis. Cannabis turned my opiate addiction into nothing. Nothing. When the doctor said, I want you to get off of opiates, I'd already had classes that dealt with addiction and quite a few years of work in a drug and alcohol treatment program. I knew how to detox. So I went with my regular dose and just tapered it down until it was nothing. Then I quit. And the doctor wanted me to come back in a month later. Now, I'd been in a lot of pain, but I went to Colorado and I got some weed, and it helped. You get a good indica strain and it'll kill the pain in your back and your knees and your feet. Some of the sativa strains lot of CBD. But, yeah. Hello. It's time to take a little break from that. Good stuff. Makes my nose run though. Sorry. It's beautiful out here. I'm going to show you what I've been looking at. And then you'll see what I see. And then I'll say goodbye for now. See that? That was about 200 degrees of arc on a circle. That much of a circle. More than 180. Anyway, take care. Bye.